Halo's music was not entirely virginal in its inception, or style. It took a lot from Japanese games such as Final Fantasy and Metal Gear. You can see this in how cinematic the games are in the franchise, and how the music and sound is designed around the game and around the characters and moments. For our first bit of audio, we're going to be talking about Halo Reach's intro and ending, and the feels that are in both. And I'm going to talk about the intro first, then I'll let it play, and then after I let the intro play, I will talk about the ending audio a little bit. But what I want to talk about with Halo Reach's intro audio is there's a tension and release going on with the violin and its percussions as it shows you at the beginning you will fail. It shows you your character's helmet. It shows you the ultimate ending of the game and how things will come out. And it's almost a little terrifying to see that. So I'll let it play. Now that we've listened to the beginning, I'm going to talk a little bit about the ending audio. Now, spoiler alert, if you haven't finished Halo Reach, which I doubt, it's been 7 years, it's simple, it's isolated, it's haunting, it's a good choice of progression, a removal of Halo's typical bombastic throw at you. And I'm going to play Ashes, which is another version of that song, which was played earlier in the game, during New Alexandria, I believe. I talk a little bit about the differences and similarities after I play this clip, but it really conveys the emotion of what's happened to our characters, you know? Noble Six is the only one left of the team, the piano's the only thing that holds out, and then it has this huge hit at the ending which resolves everything, you know, and it's not a perfect ending, but it closes up that way you can start, and it shows you where this character is going in the end. So, Ashes is a more diminished version of the ending piano that is found in the scene I just showed you, and I'm going to play some of Ashes. And it has chorus in it, which the original audio doesn't have, but this scene kind of fits more with Ashes because it's right after the glassing of New Alexandria. The voices are very distant, almost crying to you like they're buried away. It's haunting, it's ghastly in its sense. and it kind of gives you nods and ideas of other songs that you find in the soundtracks of the other Halo games, such as Ghosts of Reach, so on and so forth. Now we're gonna talk about the mysterious audio, the kind of wonder and perturbment that some of the Halo music can give throughout the franchise. So we're gonna talk about Halo 2, we're gonna talk about the Arbiter's sort of coronation, and we will also discuss the kind of terrifying aspect of the Halo 1 Flood, and we'll talk about the music. I'm going to play the Arbiter one first, talk about that one, and then I will play the Flood one and talk about that one shortly after.
And take your brutes with you.
Release the prisoner.
The Council decided to have you hung by your entrails and your corpse paraded through the city. But ultimately, the terms of your execution are up to me.
I am already dead.
Indeed. Do you know where we are?
The mausoleum of the Arbiter.
Quite so. Here rests the vanguard of the great journey. Every Arbiter from first to last. Each one created and consumed in times of extraordinary crisis.
The taming of the Hunters, the Grunt Rebellion. Were it not for the Arbiters, the Covenant would have broken long ago.
Even on my knees, I do not belong in their presence.
Halo's destruction was your error, and you rightly bear the blame. But the Council was overzealous. We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy, one who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the High Council.
Our prophets are false. Open your eyes, my brothers. They will use the faith of our forefathers to bring ruin to us all. The great journey is...
This heretic, and those who follow him, must be silenced.
Their slander offends all who walk the path.
What use am I? I can no longer command ships, lead troops into battle.
Not as you are, no, but become the Arbiter. And you shall be set loose against this heresy with our blessing.
What of the Council?
The tasks you must undertake as the Arbiter are perilous, suicidal. You will die, as each Arbiter has before you. The Council will have their corpse.
What would you have your Arbiter do?
So, we'll first talk about the Halo 2 Arbiter coronation. That scene is sad and shameful, as the Arbiter has been disgraced, as we find out from the intro of Halo 2. He lost his place and he is now shunned by his society. And then the music builds and you're worried for him, because hopefully you've started feeling for this character. Maybe this is a personal bias. Who knows? But then the music swells and lifts up as he finds solace or purpose in this shiny new arbiter, armor, you know. And it's very powerful, but it's mysterious the whole time, as you don't quite know what the Prophets want, where it's going, if you've never played the game before. And it's very strong for that. Well, oppositely, Halo 1's flood scene has a lot of impending terror with the drums versus the violin. You know, the violin is Chief's internal tension, as he does not know what's going on in this moment, whereas the drums are this very external threat that Chief's physical form occupies away from his mental state, and they're kind of playing together. And then it ends with this very strong realizing track that is powerful and interesting and, I would say, almost uncomfortable in both ways and for both different reasons. So this wraps up part 1. I will have part 2 up hopefully in the next few days afterwards, but thank you very much. Like, subscribe. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Don't do that unless you want to and you enjoy this series, and I will catch you guys later.